Good evening, Doc, and good evening, classmates. I will continue the case study on Malaysia. Malaysia's government structure and function. The government of Malaysia, or officially the Federal Government of Malaysia, is composed of 13 states and 3 federal territories. The seat of Federal Government of Malaysia and the judiciary is located in Putrajaya. However, the head of state, which is the king, and the legislative branch is located in Kuala Lumpur, its capital city. We have here a graphical representation of the main components of the Malaysian government system. So at the topmost is the Royal Majesty or the King, and then we have the legislative body, which has the Parliament, the Senate, the House of Representatives, and the Commission. We also have the administrative body, which is headed by the Prime Minister, and then the Cabinet and the ministries. Also, in the judiciary body, there's the Chief of Court, Supreme Court, the High Court, and the lower court. At the national level, the ceremonial head of state is the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, or which means he who is made Lord. Also, it is commonly referred to as the King of Malaysia. So, the king is elected to a 5-year term by and from among the 9 hereditary rulers of the Malay states. The other 4 states, which have governors and no royal families, do not participate in the election. So the role of the king is largely ceremonial, although he does have some powers that can influence the executive branch, like appointing the prime minister, withholding consent to dissolve parliament, calling meetings with the conference of rulers, and etc. So, mao ni siya ang current king of Malaysia, His Majesty Sultan Ibrahim. He was sworn as the 17th Yang di-Pertuan Agong, or the King, last January 31, 2024. The executive branch, which is headed by the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of Malaysia is the indirect head of the executive government of Malaysia. The Prime Minister is appointed by the King, who in His Majesty's judgment is likely to command the confidence of the majority of the members of the House of Representatives. The Prime Minister heads the Cabinet, whose members are appointed by the King on the advice of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister and his Cabinet shall be collectively responsible to Parliament. The Prime Minister's department is the body and ministry in which the Prime Minister exercises their function and powers. So, ang Prime Minister nga i-appoint sa King must be a member of the House of Representatives. So, mao ni ang incumbent Prime Minister karon sa Malaysia, si Honorable Anwar Ibrahim. Siya ang Prime Minister since November 24, 2022 up to now. The Legislative Branch. The bicameral parliament consists of the lower house, the House of Representatives or Dewan Rakyat, and the upper house, the Senate or Dewan Negara. All 70 Senate members sit for 3-year terms to a maximum of 2 terms. 26 are elected by the 13 state assemblies and 44 are appointed by the king based on the advice of the prime minister. And the Diwan Rakyat or the House of Representatives have 222 members which are elected from single member districts by universal suffrage or voting. The Diwan Rakyat or the House of Representatives kung sa ato pa ni kay mga congressman. So this is the lower house of the parliament where members are directly elected by the people for a 5-year term unless dissolved earlier. The House is the primary legislative body and its members play a crucial role in lawmaking, including budget and taxes. The Diwan Negara or the Senate. So the Senate includes 26 members elected by the state legislative assemblies and 44 appointed by the king for a total of 70 senators. So senators serve a 3-year term and can be reappointed. The Senate reviews legislation passed by the House of Representatives, but its power to veto is limited and mostly delaying rather than absolute. The judicial branch. The judiciary of Malaysia is largely independent and is tasked with interpreting the law and ensuring justice is administered. The Federal Court is the highest court and is followed by the Court of Appeal and High Courts. The judiciary has the power to rule on matters of law and constitutionality, including disputes between states and the federal government. State government. Each state government in Malaysia is created by its respective state constitution. Each state has a unicameral state legislative chamber. State Executive Councils of States of Malaysia, Cabinet of Sabah, and Cabinet of Sarawak are led by chief ministers in states without hereditary rulers, who are state assembly members from the majority party in the state legislative chamber. Local government. The local government or local authority is the lowest level in the system of government in Malaysia, after federal and state. It has the power to collect taxes, to create laws and rules, and to grant licenses and permits for any trade in its area of jurisdiction. In addition to providing basic amenities, collecting and managing waste and garbage, as well as planning and developing the area under its jurisdiction. Local authorities in Malaysia are generally under the exclusive purview of the state governments and headed by a civil servant with the title Yang Dipertua or a president. Local government areas and the boundaries is usually consistent with district boundaries, but there are some places where the boundaries are not consistent and may overlap with adjoining districts, especially in urbanized areas. Unlike the federal and state governments, the local government in Malaysia are not elected but appointed by the state government after local council elections were suspended by the federal government in 1965. Functions of government. The government of Malaysia functions to administer the country, implement policies, and ensure the welfare of its citizens. Its responsibilities include economic policy, defense, education, public health, transportation, and maintaining public order. The federal government holds significant power, especially in matters of foreign policy, defense, internal security, justice, and taxation, while the state governments manage local issues such as land administration and certain aspects of health and education. Malaysia's political system is influenced by the ethnic and religious diversity of its population, leading to a complex interplay of political, social, and economic factors. The government often operates within a delicate balance of promoting national unity while accommodating diverse ethnic and religious interests. I will be ending here. Thank you for listening.